Good afternoon, everybody. So I want to start out with telling you a little bit about Guatemala. We are located in Guatemala. Guatemala is a beautiful country. It's a small country about the size of Tennessee with over 17 million people living in there. There are a lot of needs. There are a lot of things, bad things that we are facing, and maybe that's what you hear more about, like corruption, non-literacy, insecurity, drug dealing, and all of that is true. But also, I want to tell you that Guatemala is a very blessed country with rich soil. We can plant anything we want to plant all year round, and it's going to grow. We are blessed with resources. And I think that the main thing that we want to focus on is to educate our kids so that they can be people that can be raised to be Christian leaders. The reason I want to focus on Christian leaders is because I believe that with everything going on around, not just in Guatemala, we have lost sight of what is right. So our vision in Kairos is to raise Christian leaders, and there's where First Christian Church of Blue Springs, Missouri comes on board. Back in 2008, we had the vision to start a Christian school. We had no money, no land, no teachers. We had nothing. And however, God just started working through people like the church in Blue Springs, Missouri, and other people just to come on board and help us to get started. The school started with 45 kids from first grade through fourth grade, and it was in January of 2009. So we've been doing this for over 10 years now, and we cannot do it on our own. So we really thank Blue Springs for coming on board with us. And education is something that is going to help us to face all the problems that we have, like insecurity, like gang members and stuff like that. But it's going to take a while. So there are needs that it needs to be met immediately, like housing, like feeding the kids, like even providing bunk beds, because we do have kids who still sleep on dirt floor, and there's where mission teams come on board. So we have had missionary teams from the church in Blue Springs, other people who have come and joined them, and other churches from other places in the United States. And we are building so far an average of 20 houses a year in the area. We are building ecological stoves. Maybe some people might think this is not like something very important, but we still have a lot of people who cook on open fire. An open fire means danger to the kids who live in the house. That also represents a lot of lung cancer and other lung diseases. So building a stove for a family is something that is going to help not just to provide them with a better and clean way to cook, but also with health. And there's where missions come on board. So we would like to invite you to join Blue Springs. We have a booth back there, and you can come and get more information on that so that you can join them. And we would love to have you guys in Guatemala as with mission teams. There are a lot of things that need to be done. We would love for Follow the Carpenter. We need a lot of bunk beds to be made, and so we would love to have you there. We always talk about the problems that we are facing, and I would say the largest one is insecurity, especially in Guatemala. We are talking about our kids going astray, and we hear the news from here in the United States too about kids being killed in the schools, kids committing suicide. We believe that if we focus on raising Christian leaders, if we start when they are young, there's going to be a difference. If we teach our kids to be responsible, if we teach them integrity, honesty, generosity, that's going to stop a lot of the problems that we are facing now. And I want to wrap up saying, if we get God back to the classrooms, to the house, even to the churches, not religion, but God back, that's going to make a difference. And I think that if we stand up for the right thing, even if we stand alone, that's going to happen. But if we do that and we teach our kids that, that's going to make a difference. So we would love to share more about what we do in Guatemala. We want to thank MissionFest for allowing us this space. We want to thank Blue Springs for hanging in there with us for 10 years already and more to come. And thank you, everybody, for all the missions that wherever you are doing, because it's making a difference. Whether you see it right now or you will see it in the future or your kids will see it, you are making a difference. Thank you.